Joseph Murphy, How to Attract Money. Cultivate your subconscious for mental and material prosperity. When you close your eyes and envision wealth, what comes to mind? Perhaps you conjure up an image of an exquisite mansion with opulent cars adorning the driveway. Maybe it's the serene image of sipping champagne aboard a luxurious yacht as the sun sets. Alternatively, you might visualize providing your children with a top-tier education at an elite institution. Regardless of your specific mental image, there's likely a common thread running through it all. You're picturing an experience characterized by happiness, vitality, and ample support. Money, in and of itself, may not be the ultimate source of happiness or fulfillment, but it undoubtedly empowers you to lead a life brimming with joy and contentment. Recognize this fundamental truth. You have every right to experience affluence. You are deserving of a life filled with happiness, well-being, and boundless abundance. This, in turn, implies that you deserve the financial resources necessary to support such a life. If you find yourself intrigued by the prospect of transforming your perspective on wealth and, in doing so, manifesting prosperity, then you needn't look any further than this illuminating episode. Principle 1. Reject the romanticization of poverty. Our minds have been conditioned to associate money with malevolence. In countless movies and TV shows, money is consistently portrayed as a corrupting influence. However, it's imperative to recognize that money isn't some enigmatic, sinister force compelling people toward unethical behavior. In essence, it represents a structured means of exchanging goods and services. There exists no intrinsic malevolence within money itself, and harboring a desire for more of it does not constitute an evil inclination. In fact, framing money as an evil entity can lead to perilous consequences. Let's reshape our perspective by viewing money as a symbol of exchange. When you articulate the phrase, "I desire more money," you're essentially expressing your aspiration to have the capacity to engage in activities that necessitate financial resources. For you, these aspirations could span from gifting your partner an exquisite piece of jewelry to simply buying groceries without apprehension that your payment card might be declined. Money, in essence, is not the ultimate objective. It is merely the means to realize your objectives. It is not wicked to yearn for an enhanced quality of life. In reality, it's one of the most natural yearnings for any human being. Security, well-being, contentment, education, and a promising future for your offspring. None of these aspirations carry a malevolent undertone. So why should desiring the tool that facilitates these ambitions be labeled as malevolent? Frequently, individuals unconsciously shy away from pursuing their financial aspirations due to the mistaken belief that poverty signifies virtue while wealth symbolizes evil. Certainly, people can commit reprehensible acts in pursuit of money or utilize their wealth in deleterious ways. Yet when we perceive money as a symbol of exchange rather than an end in itself, the notion of money being evil begins to appear as nothing more than superstition. Just as the electricity powering your home possesses the potential to harm, it doesn't render electricity evil, nor does it render a dark room virtuous. Our deeply ingrained perceptions of wealth profoundly influence our relationship with money. Therefore, if you aspire to enhance your financial circumstances, it is imperative to confront and amend the subconscious negative notions associated with it. Let's delve into how to accomplish this objective. Principle 2. Your beliefs. Forge your life's path. It's a fundamental truth. Our beliefs are the architects of our reality. This principle transcends the realms of psychology and extends into the realms of faith. Essentially, it underscores that the only barrier standing between you and an opulent life is your belief, or lack thereof, in your own capability. Consider the story of an Australian man whom the author once collaborated with. This individual ardently aspired to become a doctor, a noble pursuit, even though he faced daunting challenges such as financial constraints and an incomplete high school education. His livelihood was sustained by cleaning the offices of the very doctors he aspired to emulate. In such circumstances, it's exceedingly easy to succumb to the clutches of pessimistic thoughts. One might think, "I'm not intelligent enough," or "I'll never amass the funds required." Or perhaps, I'm too advanced in age for this. However, this man chose a different path. Each night as he lay in bed, he fervently envisioned his name adorning the very diplomas he meticulously cleaned. He steadfastly refused to embrace the negative doubts or assumptions that sought to shackle him, and instead, wholeheartedly committed to his dream. Astonishingly, when one of the doctors at the office discovered his unwavering determination, they embarked on a mission to nurture his potential. He received training in sterilizing instruments, preparing injections, and administering basic first aid. Witnessing the student's unwavering passion and innate talent, this doctor generously financed his completion of high school and enrollment in medical school. Eventually, the man ascended to become a distinguished physician in Montreal. Through sheer conviction, he transformed his dream into an unshakable reality, paving the way for its ultimate fruition. When you challenge and dispel negative assumptions, you unlock new vistas of potential within your reality. Understand that your actions are often swayed by the clandestine undercurrents of your subconscious mind, your inner sentiments, and your convictions. By exerting influence over your subconscious, you are charting a course on your life's compass that resonates with your deepest aspirations. Naturally, you find yourself inexorably drawn towards the shores of success. Principle 3: the art of transforming your mindset. The age-old counsel to think positively isn't exactly revolutionary, and it's often far more challenging to execute than it is to endorse. This is because many of our negative thoughts operate on a subconscious or intrusive level, making them difficult to control. However, if wealth is indeed a product of your mental state, then one potent method to wield influence over it is through the use of affirmations. Begin by settling into a tranquil, meditative state. You can choose to do this as you drift into slumber at night or during any quiet interlude throughout the day. Allow your thoughts to drift toward contemplations on wealth. What does wealth genuinely signify to you? Where does it originate? How does the flow of money manifest in your life? Once you've achieved a state of relaxation, commence the repetition of affirmations centered around wealth. For the author, this process bears resemblance to prayer. The notion underlying this practice is that an abundance already exists in the world, and wealth flows freely. Consequently, affirmations of financial prosperity serve as a catalyst for dismantling subconscious barriers that hinder your path to affluence. When embarking on the journey of affirmations, it's important to recognize that merely repeating statements like, "I am wealthy" or "I am successful" may not yield immediate results. Speaking words that you perceive as false can paradoxically reinforce your belief in the opposite. If your wallet contains a mere 10 cents, it might feel disingenuous or even shameful to proclaim yourself as wealthy. Instead, commence with affirmations that both your conscious and subconscious mind can harmonize with. Phrases like, "My wealth is steadily growing," or "Each day I am becoming more successful," can be far more effective. It's often easier for you to accept that your circumstances are on an ascending trajectory than to imagine they've already reached the pinnacle. As your relationship with money and success gradually evolves into a more positive one, you'll find that crafting more ambitious affirmations becomes a more natural process. By treating the end result as an inevitable outcome, you open the door to the possibility of taking meaningful steps toward its realization. Principle 4: Self-Deprivation, the silent thief within. We've already established that to draw wealth into your life, cultivating a positive mindset around your financial status is paramount. Equally significant, however, is your awareness of how you perceive the wealth of others. Feelings of jealousy, envy, and bitterness can significantly erode your financial well-being. Allowing these emotions to fester unchecked nourishes the subconscious belief that you are lacking, ultimately hindering your ability to unlock your full potential. Consider a scenario where a colleague has just received a promotion that you were vying for. If your immediate reaction is to feel as though you've been robbed, you inadvertently initiate a psychological disconnection from your workplace or your profession. It's all too easy to become ensnared in the notion that something has been taken from you. However, if you guide your emotions toward genuinely feeling happy for your colleague, You preserve your engagement and foster relationships that could propel your future success. Likewise, accumulating wealth at the expense of others can detrimentally affect your relationship with money. Reflect on the story of a woman during wartime who foresaw the forthcoming rationing of coffee. She scoured numerous shops, stockpiling coffee in her home. Tragically, her entire stash, along with her jewelry and silver, was stolen when she was away. The woman may argue that she never engaged in theft herself, but her mindset was rooted in scarcity, and her hoarding of coffee came at the detriment of everyone else. By permitting negative thoughts to guide her actions, she not only adversely impacted others, but also manifested the very outcome she feared. Her fear of scarcity had, in essence, created scarcity. It's vital to remember that money serves as a symbol of exchange. Accumulating money in and of itself does not define wealth. Money functions as a mechanism for acquiring experiences and fostering feelings of stability. If the methods you employ to amass wealth detrimentally influence your future experiences and emotional well-being, you are essentially robbing from your own future self. Pose this question to yourself. What is the purpose behind attracting wealth? This isn't a rhetorical query or an indictment of the morality of wealth. Rather, it's a gentle reminder not to lose sight of your ultimate goal while chasing the symbol itself. In conclusion, the linchpin to attracting wealth lies in enhancing your psychological rapport with your finances. The process involves conditioning your subconscious mind to embrace positive thoughts about money, which, in turn, will pave the way for sound financial choices and a more prosperous existence. Remember, your beliefs are the architects of your reality. Thus, it's crucial to cultivate a keen awareness of how you perceive your own financial status as well as that of others. Employ the potent tool of positive affirmations to confront and conquer any latent doubts lurking within your subconscious about your capacity for financial abundance. Picture yourself as the master of your own ship, charting its course in the direction of your dreams. With this deliberate navigation, the manifestation of wealth and abundance becomes an attainable reality. Believe without reservation that you possess the capability to lead a life brimming with abundance, fully supported by the financial means to achieve it. The sole obstacle standing in your path to this enriching existence is, unequivocally, yourself. As we conclude this enlightening journey into the realm of attracting wealth, remember that your mind wields incredible power. Your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes shape the reality you experience. By nurturing a positive relationship with money and harnessing the potential of your subconscious mind, you have unlocked the gateway to financial prosperity. Embrace the wisdom that wealth is not an end in itself, but a means to create a life filled with happiness, security, and opportunity. You are the captain of your own destiny, steering your ship toward the shores of abundance. So set your sights on the horizon, believe in your capacity for success, and chart a course towards the life you desire. Always keep in mind, the only thing holding you back from an abundant and fulfilling life is you. Thank you for joining us on this transformative journey. May your path be paved with prosperity, and may your dreams become a vibrant reality. Thanks for watching the Culminate podcast. We cover self-help, nonfiction, fiction, personal finance, stock market, and artificial intelligence books. Like, comment, and share to support us. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more engaging book summaries. Join us on this literary journey at the Culminate podcast. Keep watching, keep exploring, keep evolving.